everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to today's video. Now when it comes on to your hair, there are people that tend to get really dry scalp, and there are people that tend to have thinning hair. There are people that find that they have split ends, and there are people that find that they're having patches of bald spot in their hair. Now there are many natural ingredients that you can use to control or to get rid of, and what I'm going to do for you today, I am going to be making a solution for your hair. I'm calling this an ear oil. Now this ear oil, we're using like rosemary oil, we're using like castor oil, and we're blending it all together to create a very powerful ear oil that you can use on your scalp for itchy scalp, dry scalp. You can also use it on for split end if you have bald spot. You can also use it to steam your hair. You can apply it all over your hair and put a steam cap on it. And guess what, guys, this remedy is for all hair type. Regardless of your hair type, you can use this remedy. So if you're looking to regrow your bald spot, you're looking for fuller, thicker hair, you're looking to get rid of itchy scalp, dandruff, you're also looking to get rid of split end, and you just want the shiny, bouncy looking hair, this recipe is for you. So continue watching. Now to make your dry scalp remedy, we are going to be using some oils, and the first oil that we are going to be using is tea tree oil. And tea tree oil is an essential oil, therefore it's need a carrier oil. Now tea tree oil will have to get rid of dandruff, also have to get rid of split ends. It contains antibacterial properties. So to use the tea tree oil, we're going to use about a half a teaspoon of the tea tree oil. Now using tea tree oils, you definitely need a carrier oil, and that is going to have to dilute the tea tree oil. My next ingredient is going to be some castor oil, and this is a Jamaican black castor oil. It contains rinsolic acid, fatty acid, help to regrow your hair, good for bald spot. It also good for your lashes. It also good to get your brows growing, and it is also good for your gray hair. And if you have itchy scalp, this is going to help also. So we're also going to be using about a teaspoon of the castor oil. Now if you're going to use these on your brows and lashes, do not use tea tree oil, okay? You can use aloe vera oil. So once we have the tea tree oil and the castor oil, my next oil is going to be rosemary oil. And rosemary oil is also an essential oil, but it is known to help with dry scalp. It can also help to regrow those bald spots. It is good for your hair overall. It is also good for men beard. I'm using a half a teaspoon of the rosemary oil. And now guys, so now let's mix these three oils together. We're mixing tea tree oil, rosemary oil, and some castor oil. Now once we're done mixing these, we are gonna add the main oil to this. Now this is where it gets tricky, because you can choose to use Vaseline, which is petroleum jelly, which is what I personally like using, and you can also choose to use some coconut oil. You can choose to use both the petroleum jelly and the coconut oil, or you can use either or either. I like to use both, so I am going to be using about a tablespoon of the coconut oil. The coconut oil we're using as a carrier oil. And next I'm going to use some petroleum jelly. Let me get my spoon. We're making an ear oil. So since we use the coconut oil, we're only using about a half a teaspoon of the petroleum jelly. Remember, you can use either or either or both. So now we're going to mix this in. I'm just getting the petroleum jelly out of my whisk right here. And now we're going to start to blend. You can choose to melt this over a double boiler, but if you have the time, just go ahead and blend all the ingredients together. Blend well. We are making an ear oil for dandruff, split ends, bald spot, and also for bouncy, shiny looking hair. Another ingredient that you can add to this is aloe vera gel or cactus gel. If you have that, you can add it to it. That's going to kick this up a notch.
Let me put a little aloe vera gel in mine. And aloe vera gel is also great to use in your hair. So we're going to add about a half a teaspoon of the aloe vera gel, and we're going to mix it in. If you have itchy scalp, dry scalp, use some aloe vera gel. It's going to cool it down, guys. And it's good to grow your hair. And if you can get your hands on cactus, I tend to find these cactus in my supermarket. You just scrape it just like the aloe vera gel, blend it, and use it to wash your hair, or use it in your hair oil like this one that we just made here. So here we have the hair oil, and to use the hair oil, you are going to wash your hair first. You can use this two ways. You can wash your hair, put it in your hair all over your scalp, cover it with a steam cap, and let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then you rinse out. Or you can use it in your hair and leave it in the hair. You are going to pot your hair in small batches, and you are just going to apply this on the scalp, and then you can take some in your hands and just apply it on your split end. And no need to store this in the refrigerator. Store it on the countertop. Use it at least 1 to 2 times per week for best result. And there you have it, a simple remedy that you can use to regrow your bald spot, get rid of dandruff, get rid of itchy scalp, get rid of split ends, and also, guys, help to grow your hair. Do not use this mixture on your eyebrows or your lashes. If you're going to do that, remove the essential oils, okay? And there you have it, guys.
And there you have it, guys. A simple, easy recipe to make. Anyone can whip this up. Here's one more ingredient that you can add to this recipe. You can choose to crush a garlic, put it in some oil, any oil, whether grapeseed oil, rosemary oil, and just leave it there for a while and then pour it off in this mixture. This is also going to kick it up a notch. So do not shy away from trying this recipe, especially if you have that severe itching on the scalp, especially if you find that you have excess dandruff on your hair. And also, guys, if you're looking to regrow those edges, this is for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to watch another video. I'll leave one right here for you to watch.